What in the world did they do here? Hey guys, welcome back. So as you saw, I got the bed out of my way. I just set it on top of the frame for now, just to get it out of my way so I could work on the rest of this thing. I want to try to get this thing down to a bare frame today if I can. I'm going to start pulling the front clip off and the doors and start getting this stuff out of my way. Start getting this thing finally stripped completely down. So I got some wood at the hardware store. I got to build a cradle for the cab so I can roll the thing around also. Anyway, I'm gonna get going on this front end, start getting the hood off of it first probably. So yeah, so let's get to work. All right, I guess I'll start with the hood. Try to do all this stuff by myself. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. Finally, I've got some cooler weather that rolled in, so I'm gonna try to take advantage of it. See if I can get this thing off by myself. Well, that wasn't bad. Better than I thought it was gonna be, that's for sure. With that easy chassis swap kit, the front brackets, the front frame horns on that other C10 frame need to be cut off. So the guy recommends actually changing the GMC core support to a Chevy core support, and it just simplifies things quite a bit. That bracket kit that I bought, it's actually not made for a GMC, it's made for a Chevy. So it's probably what's going to happen is I'm going to end up changing all this out anyway. I don't think that water neck was flowing much water there. Anyway, so that's it. Disconnected. I'm going to drain that. I'm going to pull this radiator out. I gotta let the boss inside here. You go inside? Come on, it's hot. Go inside. Alright, hopefully I can get it out here around the fan. Bit of mud in there. Yeah, I have no idea what this thing's even out of. When I bought this truck, I didn't want a GMC. I was actually trying to find a Chevy, but the price of all of them, I couldn't find one. It was crazy. I was never a huge fan of the GMC front end with the eyebrows and all that, but then once I really got to looking at it, it kind of grew on me. So. And now actually I really like them. Mainly because they're different. You don't see them. Nobody builds them really. Alright. It's so nice this stuff isn't all rusted out. Alright, I'm going to look at these fenders now. And looks like there's a bolt down there and I don't know. Alright, let me dive into this here. I'll come back. So I had to take and cut this off. They had this seam, this fender welded to the rocker panel. So I had to cut that off. Now there's something else holding it up here that I can't see. Alright guys, well, I'm having a hard time seeing it here. Let me crawl underneath. Oh, don't do that. Cause any damage here. Alright, so I can see a bolt behind the hinge. I don't know if it's the right bolt or what. I gotta take this door off to get to it. So I don't know what they got going on. It's unclear. I'm gonna pull this out without dropping it, hopefully. Turn it, and I'm gonna drop the jack. Alright. Now, I'm gonna find a place to set this door. What in the world did they do here? Okay. So, they put that sheet metal screw in there and then welded it in, and all it's screwed into is the rib of the fender support right there. I don't know if you can see it, but oh good grief, that's what I've been fighting the whole time. Because I didn't see a bolt, and I didn't think you could get up there to get to one, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. That thing's welded in, and I don't know if I can get to it on this side to cut it. I might be able to get in there with my reciprocating saw. Alright, I'm going to fight this for a few minutes and see what I can come up with and get this fender off. Good grief. I think I can get in there with the reciprocating saw, so I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. A little bit of a delicate balance because I need to pry the fender away. Well, unless I do this and it just pops out, it might actually. Good grief. I don't know whose bright idea this was. Alright, let me see if I can get in there. I think I got it. Yes. Alright. I did put this bolt back in just in case it decided to fall. Should come off now. Hopefully. There we go. Yeah, so you can see it was just like a sheet metal bolt that went into here. That's why I was fighting it. See, they did a patch down here on the fender and they cut that support out. So that makes sense why, well, it doesn't make sense why they welded the fender to the rocker panel, but that's beside the point. It looks like original markings still on this thing. Other than that, I mean, really, it's really nice in here. It's really good condition. So yeah, you can see where they just drilled a hole and stuck that thing straight through there. But that being said, this thing's in pretty good shape. It looks really good. Alright, I'm going to work on the other fender. Lord only knows what I'm going to run into over there. Sounds like I got a visitor. Alright, my buddy Jeff stopped by there for a little bit, so I did a couple things while he was here and didn't film, and then I got some lunch, but I got some of the wiring, just trying to deal with some of this to get it all disconnected. I got all the linkages and everything disconnected, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this fender off. I'm going to pull the door off first. Yeah, great. Spinning on the inside. No surprise. Captive nut is definitely spinning in the cage. Oh, got it. Just able to get this hooked back in there behind it to hold that. This upper hinge isn't wanting to come out of the pocket. And I don't know why. Bottom one's clear. That's strange. Looks like the hinge pin might be holding it. I gotta pivot this thing out of here, I think. I think what I need to do is grab it like that. Yep, that's it. Okay. Whew. Get it out of the way. Oh. All right, doors are off. The nut came out of that cage. It was just spinning. So I'll have to fix that later. Not much that holds these things on there, let me tell you. There we go. Again, pretty solid. Corners all look pretty good on this truck. You can definitely see why it rots out though. These drain holes are clogged, but I'll fix all that stuff later. This fender was definitely fixed. You can see where it was welded up right there, welding wire. So I may end up cutting the bottom of these fenders off, replacing them, because it's starting to crack down in here. So I may just get those patch panels and cut these off and fix them. Do it right. I don't have to worry about it. That other one needs to be done for sure. So hopefully I can remake that brace or get a new one. I don't know. We'll see. But all right, cool. Well, she's down to a cab now. Hopefully the cab mounts unbolt okay. All right, I got this cab all ready to come off of here. Got everything out of it. I think I got everything disconnected, steering column, all the brake linkage, clutch linkages, and everything's ready to go. Bolts came out no problem in the cab, 4 bolts. So I got Jeff over here hiding. He's going to help me. And I'm just going to use the gantry crane and probably put a strap through the roof. Just pick this thing up and lift it off. I'll put it on jack stands for now until I get the cart built for it. So, all right, let's get it off. That back though, so let me loosen these up now. As you pull it on, whoa, shit. Pull it back.
That lifting the cab up gets you more room.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It's clear.
Oh, did it go?
Clear. Yeah, I knocked it. It come right out.
Oh, sweet. All right.
So this whole thing has to come through.
That has to go all the way through if we can. If not,
Oh
I'll...
my God, that's got feet to go. How does this come out of the box?
I don't think so. I think you have to undo the whole box.
Oh God, and then the arm too.
I'm not going to be able to get enough height out of that. So.
No, we're not. Yeah, probably have to drop the box down.
All right, let me grab my big...
Arm puller.
My big socket and... There you go. Woohoo!
3/4 inch wrench.
So I'm just pulling the steering box out of this thing. I don't have enough lift up here to get the steering column through the cab, so that's a long way to go. Just gonna take the box out and be done with it.
Did you see the latest Whistling Diesel video?
No, I don't watch him anymore. I kind of quit watching him because he was, I don't know, he's just obnoxious. But then I've seen a few videos of him where he was not whistling diesel, and he was actually, I could respect what he was doing, you know, especially with the whole Tennessee thing with all the garbage.
Hold on, let me get there. There you go. Oh, The jet ski thing splashing.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous,
Well,
man.
he's a young. I can understand that. He's a young guy.
I know, but what Tennessee's trying to do to him, it's just like, come on.
Well, there's another YouTuber guy I watch who's blowing up, but he does this like, he's a young guy. He's starting his own wildlife podcast.
Who is it?
It's called Urban Rescue Ranch, and he's got capybaras and kangaroos and all this stuff.
All right, got it.
Clear.
Anyway,
So
sorry.
anyway, so he goes to this urban rescue ranch, and that's where they burn up this $500,000 Ferrari.
Oh,
Catch it on fire, and it burns to nothing.
Nice. All right, do you see anything else underneath?
No, crank her up, and we'll roll this thing forward.
Well, I think it'll clear now.
Gonna roll this chassis forward.
Yeah, start rolling it.
Oh, I got it. Right. There we go. Okay, going forward. It's on something, snagged on something.
Oh, that stupid return spring. Hold on. Okay, I don't want to crawl into this thing.
We got a fuel line right here, back here.
Hold on.
There's a piece of rubber you can cut.
Okay. Hold on, let me cut this spring.
It's this one right here too.
Time to do some sketchy. Oh, get away with it.
Whoa!
Sorry, that didn't get you, did it?
No, it come right near me.
Here. That's right, don't waste a die.
Okay. She should be clear.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
With just another, we need like another inch.
all right.
Okay, pull the frame forward.
I'm trying to lift the cab up, so.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we're just grabbing a little bit here.
Oh, man. Hold on.
You got any more to go up?
No.
That was enough, I think.
That's it.
We're almost clear. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Clear. Here, slide that thing over a little. Whew, that was fun.
She's out.
All right, let me get the jack stands. Well, got this thing all apart. Thanks to Jeff for his help, for giving me a hand with that. It was perfect timing. So I put the steering column and the gearbox and everything back on, put it back together again. I'm actually going to wheel this chassis over to his house, and he's going to throw it in his backyard for me. He's got a nice big yard there. He can store it for me. Now I'm just going to start stripping this cab out, getting all the wiring out of it. This thing's getting all new wiring, but I'm going to hold on to some of this stuff just in case I need it. So maybe some of the plugs and whatnot, I'll figure all that out as I go. So, but for the most part, there's really not a lot. I'll get all the gauges, everything. This thing's going to be stripped down to nothing. Then I got to get the glass out of it, and I start cleaning it up, go from there. So, good progress today, for sure. Definitely happy with it. Cab looks really good. It's in really good condition. And I'm gonna build the cart next, get this thing done. Got some nice big casters here that I picked up at a garage sale. So. Alright, well, I'm no carpenter, but I got this thing done. There's factory rails underneath here that the 2x4 sit in perfectly, so I was trying to get inside of those, but I don't think they're perfectly square. I missed it a little bit on that end, but it's good enough. It'll hold the cab up where I need it. But there we go. There's that. Thanks for watching.